What's up, guys? So I wanted to show you guys how to use Google Plus. There are a few people out there who don't know what Google Plus is and don't know how to navigate or work it or whatever. And so I figured for today's video, instead of doing a live broadcast, I would do a helpful video showing people how to use Google Plus. The first part of the video is going to focus mainly on just like desktop and laptops, how to use it there, what it looks like, and what it is. So, for those of you who don't know, Google Plus is a social network site, same as Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, and all that. But this one is basically free to you, and it's it's made by Google, and it's opinion-wise, it's less drama than Facebook or Twitter or any of that. So, I know Facebook's like the more popular one; everyone's on it. Trust me, I know, because most of my family uses Facebook because it's the more popular, and a lot of my people that I know just kind of want to know what Google Plus is. They have no idea. So this video tutorial is just going to show you how to navigate through and what you can do with Google Plus. So first off, as you guys see, this is your when you sign in, this is your, I'd say, your news feed or whatever. Basically your home. Up to the top left over here where it has home, you have a menu where it has home, profile, people, photos, what's hot, communities, events, hangouts, pages, local, and settings. They're all self-explanatory, but basically home is where you're going to start out. So let's see. So on the top right here, you have, like all friends, family, acquaintances, following, and then more. These are your circles. They're default. So basically, you have friends, you have family, you have acquaintances, following, and more. Like whatever circles you create. Right now, I have it at all, so I can see what everybody's doing from different circles. If I choose my friends and only the people who I put in my friend circle, I'll be seeing what they've posted on Google Plus. So, and so this is where you would type out certain things. You would type out like whatever you want to say. You could add photo. You could add a link, video, event. It's pretty much the same. The only thing that's pretty much different from this is the fact that down here where it says to, you could just select specific circles. And you keep hearing me talk about circles because that is like one of the best features that this has. So when you click add, like I said, you have different circles. You have friends, family, acquaintances, following, social media, more, Gmail. And the people that you place in those circles are who are going to see what you're typing to. So right now I have it selected for friends, and so my friends will see what I'm about to type, and just my friends, so not everyone will see it. So I'll just say hi, and I'll share that, and voila. And it says right here I shared privately, and I said hi, and yeah. So question now: what are circles? Well, let's get to it. So, I'm going to go to people. This is where you can find people, search for people that you think might have Google Plus also. Or you get suggested friends, etc. Now, so from right here, you have like suggestions. These are suggested people. I don't know who they are. Some of them are photographers or painters or musicians, whatever. They basically may have a YouTube account and are using Google Plus to expand their fan base. It is what it is, but yeah. So anyways, here the next tab, you have people that added you. So these are all the people that added you to their circles one way or another. You're in their circles, whether a friend or something or whatever they like about you. You have your Gmail contacts. And the rest of the stuff down here, this is what I put into my profile info. So like people that have been at MacArthur Elementary in the Philippines, if anyone has put that on their profile, it kind of helps, find people. Like when I was going to Aliamanu Intermediate in Hawaii. So people that went to that school, who put that on their profile on Google Plus, I'll be able to find that they went to that school and that we have something in common, and it puts them up here with, suggestions, people that you might want to add. So right here you have, people that have you in their circles. So if I click this, these are all the, these are going to be all the people that have me in their circles. And so yeah, these are like people who've added me. Now the next tab over is your circles, and this is the heart of it. As you can see down here at the bottom, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 circles. One circle is a G Plus page. That's one that I made myself. Famous is just like, like YouTube celebrities, other celebrities. So I just have them in famous. Social media, it's just like different companies that have a Google Plus page, like SoundCloud or Verizon, Virgin Mobile, all that stuff. Following is just people that I really don't know, or just small companies or whatever, and I'm just following them. I don't, don't know them. Acquaintances, same thing. These are people that added me just because they don't really interact with me on Google Plus from time to time, except liking a few posts, and I put them there in acquaintances. Family is, of course, self-explanatory. It's people who are family to me. And then friends are people who interact and chat with me, or comment on my posts, or I comment on their posts. And we have more interaction on Google Plus, and they're in my friends. Now, you can have multiple people in circles. So say, I can have Phone Dog right here in friends, family, and acquaintances. Just because if I post certain things that, they can always be a part of, and say like, I don't want friends to know, but I want, acquaintances to know only, Phone Dog would be in that circle as well as in friends. So I don't have to, add that person in along with acquaintance, and then, share my thought or my opinion, because they're already in there. So you can add people to multiple circles. They don't just have to be in one. You can have them in all your circles, so they're always catching up with what you're doing, and you pretty much choose who's in your circles. Now, I think the root word here that like scares people a lot, or makes them think it's so complicated, is just the word circle. Because on Facebook started doing the same thing, and they have what they call groups, and you can make your new groups and group your friends accordingly to how you want them to be, and share with only specific groups where the entire Facebook can't see. And that's really all what this is right here, circles. It's just, they don't use groups, they use circles. And of course, as you see at the bottom, they're circles as icons, so that's just what they call it. But it's the same thing. Really, there's nothing different. So anyhow, how to add a person. So say, let's go to Phone Dog and use them real quick. So say when you're in suggested area, of like people, and you put, you highlight the mouse over their profile, a window will pop up just like so, as you see. It'll have the profile picture, the cover photo, background, and they'll have the name, and I'll tell you like a brief thing about them. Like this one says, Phone Dog, the best mobile tech news and review. Now down here where I have them under following, that's where you would add them into a circle. When you highlight over it, it brings up the list of circles, and you just check mark which one you want them to be in. Like I can have them in following, friends, family, and acquaintances. And then, that's it. You hit save and done. I don't want them in friends or family because I'm only following them. But that's how you add people. And when people add you, you'll get a little notification, which is my next topic here, is the notifications. So this little bell here is your notification on the top. It's in between share and these nine little square icon right there. When you hit your messages, it pretty much right here will tell you if you have any notifications. If you have none, then you'll see this where it says all caught up. Now you can view previous red ones, which I'm going to do right now. And this is what your notification will look like, except each tile will actually be a bright white, letting you know that you haven't read it. And there will be like these little 3 rectangle, like an icon with 3 rectangles in it, and you click that to pretty much just like, push them away like you've read them already. So, communities is one real cool feature that Google Plus has. Now, with communities, it's a little bit different than pages because you have you build a community, you share it, and people with the same interests can join the community that you've created, or you can join communities that are already created and just talk with people who have the same interest. I like to talk about mobile cell phones and Android and all that stuff, so I have 3 communities on Google Plus. I have World of Android, which is just basically self-explanatory. It's everything to do with Android. I have the Virgin Mobile USA Galaxy S2, which basically anyone with that particular device joins it and gets all the latest info and ROMs and stuff like that for it. And I just recently started the HTC Evo V 4G because there's not one community for it, so I started one, and I'm going to help people with basically rooting it, installing custom recovery, unlocking bootloader, and having device S off, which, as you can see, my 2 posts that I posted there, I posted that I'd successfully S'd off my device, and then I posted a link which worked for my phone, which was the quick and dirty Evo 3D/V root and S off for Sprint and Virgin Mobile only. So it's not for the GSM Evo 3D, it's only for the CDMA. And I'm waiting for it to catch on by people who have the same device as I do, and I can help them with any issues that they have and help them achieve what I've achieved with the device. So that's what communities are. You can easily make one. Just be careful that when you do make communities, it has the same things as other places. You have hecklers and trolls, but if you create a community and you have trolls inside there, obviously you can block them and ban them from posting anything again. You control this whole community, so that's like the best part. You can also people who are been longtime members or close friends of yours that join your community, you can set them to be moderators, so they have the ability to block and ban people. The only thing they can't do is they can't block or ban you or take over your community. So it's like having a council and you're the president. Communities are awesome because you meet a lot of cool people through it, and everyone's really not so anal. I mean, whereas you go to other places to get help, and people will just like tear you down and call you stupid, not even knowing who you are, just because you asked a question that they feel like everyone should know in our geek culture. Here with the communities, everyone actually helps one another out with that question, and we don't assume that people asking questions in our communities, depending on what they are, we don't assume that they know as much as we do, but we don't think that they're stupid. We read their question and we just give them what they want, which is their answer, no questions asked. So there are a lot of good ones, like the Nexus community is a good one if you're like into Android devices. The Galaxy S2 community is pretty good too. If you have a Galaxy S2, they deal with all different variants from different carriers, unlocked and international. And if you like sports, video games, all that good stuff, it's there, and you can. And that's the best part. You meet friends. You meet, well, not friends but acquaintances, but you have online friends with Google Plus, and as you grow, you have resources and stuff like that, and it just makes it much more livelier and fun. So that is the best part of communities. Pages, similar to communities but a little bit different. If you have a business and you want a page, you can pretty much go ahead and create a page. And when you create a page, basically, since Google Plus, when you create a profile, you have to use what they would consider a real valuable name. You can't use anything like the Craze. You can't say this is the Craze Google Plus page. You have to use your first and last name. They do option you to have a nickname, but your first and last name will always show. But if you want, like, say, your YouTube personalities like the Flying Rabbit or something, right? You can create a page that's linked to your personal Google Plus profile and actually work the page. As you guys see here, I have World of Android Geeks, which is just my main page here on Google Plus, which really deals with a lot of what I do on YouTube, and yeah, I haven't really posted on here in a while. I'm pretty bad at that, so I need to get off my butt and do some more branching out with this. But basically, as is, it's a Google Plus page. It's for yeah. Anyways, it's for what I consider to be like as a business. So that's what pages are. I'll go back to using myself. So the next thing that we're going to talk about here, as I'm waiting for this to load. All right, we're back. We're going to talk about Hangouts, and Hangouts is a very touchy subject because as of lately they incorporated text messaging from the mobile device app, and yeah, so we're gonna get into that right now. Anyhow, so two things you can do with Hangouts. It's basically you can chat with them, you can call them, or you can video call them. You have an icon off to the right of your Google Plus page. It says Hangouts. Just click on it, and it'll bring up a list of Hangouts you are already in. And if you want to start a new Hangout, then right as soon as you pull out this tab on the side that says Hangouts and it shows your current ones, just hit the drop down, and you have your menu. You could do Hangout invites, call, change your profile picture if you want to, block people, so you have the ability to do that. But that's the settings. To start a new Hangout, just hit the plus button and choose a circle or choose people that you want to have a Hangouts with, and then say I want to hang out with my friend Alex. So choose him. And there we go. So yeah, we were talking about the Paul Walker thing. So rest in peace. But anyways, going on. So yeah, here you could type a text. You could add people to make it a group chat, or you can video call the person from right there. So that is basically what Hangouts is. It's chat. It's a chat feature. Let me close that out, and let me put that away. Now, there is something different, which is Hangouts on Air. So let me go to my Google Plus menu, and we'll select Hangouts right here. Now, if you run a YouTube show and everything like that, you do Hangouts on Air. This is where you do it from. So as you guys can see right here, these are two Hangouts on Air. So it means a live stream that's happening right now that you can watch and be a part of, or not be a part of. The choice is yours. But so let's go check it out. Let's start our own. Well, I'm not really gonna start one, but let's just. So I'll click that, and I'll bring up another window, and we'll wait for that to load. And there I am with my bushy hair. It's kind of weird. This is a video within a video. So yeah, you can name it whatever you want. You can say like, family day together, and then you can add people who you want to add involved, and then start the Hangout, and it'll be live. If you have a YouTube account, of course, it's going to auto-save the video to your YouTube. If you don't want to, then I suggest you don't, or go into settings and change that out. But most people will just use the regular. This is just for Hangouts on Air, so this is for your live stream for YouTube. But most people who want a party chat will just use this feature to the right, where you can set up a new Hangouts. And these ones don't get broadcasted. Only the Hangouts on Air will get broadcasted on YouTube or your YouTube channel. But these ones on the right, which are just a basic chat, will not get aired unless you do Hangouts on Air. So I hope that pretty much gives you an idea. How to edit your profile. You basically go to your profile, self-explanatory, but I'm just going to show you guys what my profile looks like. Profile page. So there's my profile page. There's my cover photo, and there's my profile pic right there. And it shows who's in my circles and who has me in their circles. And get all the good stuff, as you guys can see real quick. There's all my posts that I've shared. But real quick, you have people who've plussed your comments and stuff like that, or your posts, reviews, YouTube, which is just like all my YouTube videos if I ever posted any. Like I posted a couple on my personal YouTube channel. Photos, posts, and about me. This will tell you about me. So okay, I'm gonna end it here, guys, because I do gotta be somewhere. 7:52 p.m. I gotta get going. So hopefully, as you guys play around with Google Plus, you guys figure it out. And I hope you guys have lots of fun. And I hope to find you guys on Google Plus. Don't forget to add me on Google Plus. I'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned for the next video about the mobile app version and how to use that. Thanks for watching, guys.